You're listening to Historical Perspectives with Mr. Malt. Learn about life by looking at our history. Teachers, for more information about historical perspectives, search Mr. Malt's Marketplace on Teachers Pay Teachers or at mrmaltmarketplace.com. Happy learning!
How to spend $50. And the winner is bingo, the announcer said as the high school band played patriotic music. Bingo won first place in the 4th of July Puppy Parade. Jack and Fizzy jumped up and down with excitement as Mom walked up to receive the prize envelope. She shook the mayor's hand and smiled at the camera. Bingo seemed to like the attention. Everyone was petting him and giving him treats. He hated the costume, though, so the kids let him take it off after he won. It was one of those dog costumes that had pretend legs in front of his real legs. He looked like a tiny Uncle Sam dog, with a hat and everything. He hated the hat, but it worked. He won the $50 prize. Mom took the kids and Bingo for ice cream on Main Street to celebrate. "What should we buy with the prize money?" Jack asked, with visions of a new video game dancing in his head. "Yeah," added Fizzy. She couldn't think of something she wanted to buy because she had a double cone with sprinkles in her hand. Mom answered, "That's a hard one, isn't it?" She paused to enjoy some bites of her banana split, but Jack knew she was giving him time to think. "It's not that hard," Jack began. "I mean, we could split it 4 ways. It took all of us to get him into that outfit this morning." They all laughed, remembering how many times Bingo got out of it. "That's one idea," Mom said. "First, we have to pay back the $25 for the costume. I put that on my credit card because you both convinced me it was a good investment." She laughed. They really did use that word. "Oh, yeah," Fizzy said again. "Yum, this is delicious." Ice cream drips ran down the sides of her hand. If Fizzy had something to eat or drink, she was happy and didn't usually join in any discussions. "Darn, that costume was $25. That's half," Jack said. "That only leaves $25. Remember, the contest was my idea first, Mom." "What are you wanting the money for, Jack?" Mom asked. Jack paused and thought about it. $25 wasn't enough for the newest version of Minecraft, but he could add some of his money to get it. Or he saw an awesome decal for his board in a store about a block away. Or, "I think it's Bingo's," Fizzy said, pausing from her ice cream. Jack and Mom were surprised that she was even listening and stared at her. "Yeah, it is," she continued. "He had to wear something he hated all morning, and maybe he wants a new toy or something." "Do you, Bingo?" She leaned down to look at him, and he took a giant lick of her ice cream. They all laughed together again. "Mom, do the spend, save, share rules apply to Bingo? I mean, he could share with us," Jack added with a grin. "That's a good question," Mom answered. "Tell me the split, Jack." Jack did the math with his finger in the air. "Okay, so you get paid back the $25 for the costume, and that's the need, right? Then we put $5 into each of our savings. That's $15. Needs 50% and savings 20%. 25 plus 15 equals 40. Fizzy interrupted. "That's $10 left." "Yes," Jack and Mom shouted together. $10 to share, said Jack. "And Bingo wants to share with me, right, Bingo?" "Very good, you two," Mom said proudly. "Why don't we skip saving for me to leave $15 to share? You and Fizzy each get $5, and Bingo gets a $5 toy at the pet store right there. She pointed to a store not far from the ice cream shop. Fizzy was now sitting on the ground, sharing her ice cream with Bingo. She said, "Bingo and I are good. Jack, you can have our money. It was your idea, and you did most of the chasing this morning. You can have the $15 this time. Okay, Mom?" She nodded yes, but she couldn't speak. She was trying not to happy cry because Jack had jumped to the ground and hugged Fizzy and Bingo with all of his might. The three of them looked so happy and dripping in ice cream, which was better than any prize she could imagine. Jack spent the $15 at the pet store on a toy for Bingo. The packaging said it couldn't be destroyed, but Bingo tore it apart before they went to bed that night.
Thanks for listening to this Historical Perspective. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe. Also, search for Historical Perspectives on Teachers Pay Teachers to learn more about other topics, such as the Golden Gate Bridge, Henry Ford, schools in the early 1900s, and so much more. Happy learning!